House members are returning to Capitol Hill this morning as the partial government shutdown reaches its third day. This afternoon, the House Rules Committee is set to consider a funding package to end the partial shutdown. The Senate passed this legislation late Friday after Democrats and the White House reached a bipartisan deal Thursday. While appearing on Face the Nation yesterday, Texas Republican Congressman Michael McCall expressed his confidence that the House will approve the legislation as soon as tomorrow.
He has my vote. I mean, we voted for this last time. The Democrats, most of them voted for this. For the Democrats to turn around and vote against it on Tuesday just to shut down the federal government makes no sense to me at all. I think the Speaker, the trick is getting it through the Rules Committee. And I believe that the Speaker would not do that if he didn't have the votes.
News congressional correspondent Nikole Killion joins us now from Capitol Hill. Nikole, thank you so much for joining us. So will the partial government shutdown, as far as you can tell from reading the tea leaves in the Capitol, do you think it will end as soon as tomorrow?
Oh, Adriana, I stopped reading the tea leaves a long time ago in this building. But what I can tell you is that Speaker Mike Johnson is confident that he can move this package forward as soon as tomorrow, which you heard Mike McCall also reference. Basically, the Speaker was hoping to fast track this measure. But over the weekend, he had a call with Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, who conveyed that House Democrats would likely not put up big votes to fast track this. So that's why it's got to go through the traditional process now, through the Rules Committee. And of course, there are some conservative hardliners on the panel who are opposed to kind of reopening this package all over again. So that's why we're going to closely watch what happens in this committee today, because basically they're going to have to green light this funding package in order for it to advance on the floor.
All right. So if the shutdown doesn't end tomorrow, whose fault? Who will be blamed, Nikole?
Well, they continue to point fingers at one another. You talk to Democrats and they say that if the government is already shut down, that this is on the hands of Republicans. But obviously, Republicans feel that Democrats brought this on by reopening this package. So per usual, a lot of finger pointing up here. But even though this is a partial shutdown, keep in mind that Congress did do its job and they did fund a number of agencies from agriculture, interior, and others. So those agencies are operating business as usual. But there are a number of key agencies that are waiting for their funding in this package, like the Defense Department, the State Department, Education, Health and Human Services, a number of critical agencies. And so that is why the House moving forward on this as quickly as possible is important, because otherwise we could find ourselves in a similar situation to last fall where, the longer this goes on, it could have implications for federal workers, for services that people receive. But the hope is they can get this done sooner rather than later.
All right, Nikole, thank you so much.